Welcome back. In part 4, we're going to be looking at how to measure the waist. I've got a measurement of 23 inches from selvage to the top of the waist. However, the client, where I need to put the center of the buckle, is at 21 inches. So at 21 inches, I'm going to be making my first mark. That's at 21 inches. So it's kind of in the center there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of my 7 pleats at 21 inches. Because the client's waist is at 34 inches, half of 34 is 17 inches or 43 centimeters. So I'm dividing 17 inches or 43 centimeters by the amount of pleats that I have. And I know that I've got 17 pleats. So one pleat at 21 inches is going to be 2.4 inches or 6.1 centimeters. I've got my box of tricks. I'll take down what I have. 1.3 inch, 5.5 inch, 4.5 inch. There we go, 2.4 inch. And that's what I'm going to be using for the client. And what I've got here is 2.4 inch. So can you see, if I put this on the center bit, like that there, I've got to now taper. What we said yesterday was just at 3 inches, just below 3 inches. So I've got to taper 3 inch to 2.4 inch. So I've got to taper 3 inch to 2.4 inch. And every pleat I've got to take from 3 inch to 2.4 inch. Then at the waist, at the top of the waist there, that should be 2.4 inches or 6.1 centimeters will take you to a sum total of 17 inches, and that's where I want to be with this tartan. So I've got a total waist measurement of 8 inches, but it's only the first 6 inches that I'm going to be tapering. So it's only from this line there. Remember, we drew that on our previous part. So there's my line there, however faint it is. I'm going to taper that 3 inches there to 2.4 inches there. Then from my 6 inch to my 8 inch, that stays parallel. So this from 0 to just 6.5, from 0 to 6.5 is going to be tapered to get my 2.4. Once my 2.4, then the rest is going to be 2.4. So taper and then straight. And that's what I'm going to be doing now. Alright, so this one's pretty simple. All I'm going to be doing is I grab these two. The measurement that I want is going to be just on the start of that green line. This is on the start of the green line to the black. So as I pull this, I'm pulling it so that I measure on the black. So I measure just on the black. That's what I want to do. There. Pull it nice and tight. So what I'm looking for is the black. Over there. Alright, so my gauge now is I don't want to see any green here. So I'm going to start on the black. There it is there. But for me to now get this waist measurement, I pull this slightly, hold it down. This is going to be my measurement. So can you see, we got from just under 3 inches, tapering gracefully forward until 21 inches, and then the rest is going to be parallel on that black line. So we taper until you get to that line, then it's parallel. Just know that you'll never get perfection when you're pleating these pleats. Especially, I consider this like a draft version. Do you know when you like write a document, there's always a precursor to the final. So when I'm pleating these pleats, I'm not looking for perfection. When I start sewing this is where I'm gonna now be extremely meticulous, because that's when your eye can see it. Right now, it's only a guideline. So don't beat yourself up too much about it if you haven't got it perfect. Right. These here, 20 inches, taper down to 17 inches, and 17 inches stays constant up to the top. So 20 inches, taper through to 17 inches, and 70 inches stay constant up at the top. I'm very happy with that. So in summary, what we've done for this part is we've taken the pins and we've tapered the hip, from the hip up to the waist. We went from a 20-inch hip to a 17-inch waist, and we've pinned that down. So I'm very happy with that, using this little apparatus as a feeler gauge. And again, people, we're not looking for perfection here. All that we're doing is we're using this as a guideline. When we start stitching in our next part, you'll find that your eye will pick up on something that doesn't look right, and then you can make the final adjustments there. So this is only just to help you stitch. Once you've got the needle and thread in your hand, you can see with your naked eye what looks good and what doesn't, and then you can take it from there. So I'll see you in the next one.